Okay, we are experiencing a lot of internet problems right now. So, my bad if the stream is glitchy or if it suddenly ends. That is completely my bad. Poor internet is terrible. Apparently, in my area, there is a lot of usage probably going on. Probably people searching up exactly what we are talking about right now because people are sitting down to watch the news and wanting to research and do that stuff. And yeah, there's just in my area, there's just a lot of people using internet. But crazy, crazy, crazy plane crash in Philadelphia. In Philadelphia, there has been a new plane crash. It is apparently really bad. It hit a strip mall, and I'm going to talk more about that in just a second. Severe buffering. Don't know what's going on with my internet. We're gonna figure it out. But until we do, we are going to have to deal with it. Let's see here. Now, here we go. Okay, Philadelphia, city of Philadelphia, serving the people of Philadelphia, city of brotherly love. Ayo, what? Sorry. Not wrong place, wrong time. Um, for non-emergencies, 911 emergencies. Here we go. If y'all haven't seen this video, this is absolutely insane. Looks like they were either in line at a Dunkin' Donuts or they were by a Dunkin', just driving actually crazy. Let's take a look at this footage together. And then boom, the plane crashes right here. This is crazy footage. I'm pretty sure that purple color you're seeing right here. Pretty sure that purple color is the jet fuel. And I can do some more research in that in my long form video I will do on this. But that's crazy. And I'm just going to redo my intro really fast. And I'm just going to say I am Joshua Sealing with this is Unfiltered with Joshua Sealing. Right now we are taking a look at the Philadelphia plane crash that occurred just a few hours ago. Just a few hours of filming this. This occurred. This is crazy. Right now we are looking at footage from what looks like right next to where the plane crashed. And, you know, this is right next to a Dunkin' Donuts. This is absolutely insane footage that somebody got on camera. Let's take a look at this. This is crazy. And see that purple color right there? I'm pretty sure this is a jet fuel. I'm pretty sure that's what that purple color is right there. That is the only thing that makes sense in my mind is for that to be jet fuel. Now I want to take a look at this video. Now, this video right here looks like they were actually at the mall. Imagine being at the mall and seeing this. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Crazy. Okay. Now, this is another point of view from the fire being started. Oh my God, that's someone on fire. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Someone walked out of that crash on fire. I say on fire. That is wild.
There's a plane, bro!
Oh my gosh, this is absolutely wild. And then, look, someone just walked out of the fire. Look at this one more time. Just look at this one more time. Somebody's walking out of the fire like a freaking champ. I want to know if he's okay. If anybody knows, tell me if he's okay. You know, I would love to do as much as possible for him. Now, this is crazy. And instead of filming, why don't you drop your goddamn phone and go help him? Okay, why are you filming the man burning? This is not okay. What we have become as a society is not okay if you are just going to watch a man burn to death, okay? Drop the phone and go help him. Now, this is someone's Ring doorbell camera. That's the plane right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it looks like the plane was already on fire before it drops, which we already knew. But now we have video footage of the plane dropping while on fire. This is absolutely insane. Oh my gosh! You can see the debris flying. You can see the debris flying everywhere. And, you know, like I said, we are having some internet issues, so if it is buffering on y'all, I apologize. Now, oh my gosh. Just look at that. Oh my gosh, I hope those people's house is okay. I hope the apartments are okay. And once again, another POV of the plane crash. Let's see if we can get audio for this. We can't. I want to see this again. Looks like this is dash cam footage. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is clear as day. Oh my gosh. It looks like it dropped straight into the street, but we know it doesn't. Can you imagine just being at a red light and seeing that just fly from the sky? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay. Again, I hope We know that there are at least 2 casualties. We know that there was at least 2 people on board. People are speculating that there were 6 people on board. We don't know that for a fact, but what we do know is that we saw that guy walking out on fire. There was a man walking out on fire like a champ. I hope he's okay. Hope that man dropped the phone and actually helped him. Now let's see this. It looks like just more footage from the mall. Oh my gosh. This feels like it is out of an action movie. That's truly what it feels like.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Oh my God!
That's absolutely insane. It looks like we have another Ring doorbell. It looks like a falling star. Looks like the sky's falling. Check this out one more time. Right here is the plane. Boom. Man. It lit up the night sky. I would think Jesus was returning. So as we know of right now, there are hundreds of firefighters battling this fire. There are hundreds of first responders on the scene right now helping out. Okay, that's interesting. Now, what I want to do is I want to go over to YouTube. I want to see what Fox News has to say about this. I also want to see what CNN and ABC has to say about this. Just look at that, though. It literally looks like it's out of an action movie. Now, you know what I actually want to see? I want to see what's trending because WTF is going on. Because I have a feeling that there is a pattern here. Like I said, the plane crashed the other day. I believe yesterday. Oh my gosh, it's just insane. What is this? Breaking Chinese. Okay, this has nothing to do with the Philadelphia. That has nothing to do with Philadelphia. This is Philadelphia right here, I believe. Yep, this is Philadelphia right here. Okay. This is just absolutely crazy. A man walks out on fire. Okay, here's a POV we have not seen yet. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Listen to those car alarms going off. So it looks like this plane crashed right behind them. Again, we have not seen this POV yet. We have not seen this POV yet either.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
So, looks like you have parts of the plane everywhere. Everywhere on the ground you have parts of the plane. Tons of first responders, tons of firefighters. And again, this is believed to be a medical transport plane, which means that if they were transporting someone with medical needs, then all those people died. So at most we have 6. At least we have 2. That's just with the other plane crash the other day. This is not good for America. Now, again, if you want to stay informed with everything that's going on in the world, in America, please follow. We keep up to date. I was in bed when I heard about this. Jumped right out of bed so we can tell y'all what is going on. Now, let's see here. Airplane footage. Now, we want Philadelphia, right? So let's get this. Let's copy and paste this. Now, this is absolutely insane. Once again, this does not happen. Absolutely crazy. Now, once again, we are battling a little bit of internet issues because a lot of people in my area are using a lot of internet right now, probably to do exactly what I'm doing, which is researching Philadelphia. Now, I want to see what Fox News has to say about this. Let's see if we can find Fox News. This is Fox Philadelphia. We want to find Fox News. See what Fox News has to say about this. We are just going to look up Philadelphia crash plane Fox News. Now, I'm very interested in what they have to say about this because there is no way, like I said, no way in hell this is a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. Neither should you. There should not be two big plane accidents. I want to know what's going on in America, and I want to hear what Jesse Waters has to say about this. Let's watch this.
Fox News at Night host Trace
There we go.
now. Trace, what are you learning about?
So this is some footage we have already seen of some of the footage we have already seen of the plane crash. Looks like we have some buffering right here.
This plane.
Here we go.
The reason it went.
See, this is footage we have not seen. Looks like this is another doorbell camera that got wind or got video footage of the plane crash.
A couple of things real quick, Jesse, just to kind of go over what Rich was asking there about people on the ground. Rich Zioli, we do now know that there are several reports that people on the ground were injured. In fact, saying there are several injuries on the ground. So that gives you an idea of how...
Yes, and remember that we saw the man walking out of the fire, on fire, while the man was just recording him. And, the only thing I have to say is, if I was in that circumstance, which I have not been in the past, and I hope I will never be, but I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, I would drop my phone. I would not even be recording, okay? I would be getting into safety, first of all. Second of all, I would be seeing if anybody needs my help, okay? The man who was recording that guy that stepped out of the fire, on fire, and the guy was just recording him, shame on you. You should have helped. You should have helped immediately once you saw a figure burning and walking out of the fire. Instead, you just sat there recording.
How powerful this was when it hit the intersection. It was in the middle of the intersection, didn't necessarily hit the mall, the Roosevelt Mall, which has stores like Macy's and Ross Dress for Less and restaurants around there. It hit an intersection, and the reports are there were several injuries on the ground and row houses on fire. It's important also to note, Jesse, the weather, just so we have clarity on this. The weather at the time of the takeoff at 6:06, temperature was 49 degrees, light rain, some fog, and wind gusts of 30 miles per hour.
Okay, so the skies were not super clear, so this could be an accident. I want to make that clear. This could have been a complete accident. I do not believe in coincidences. I do believe in accidents, though. Now, but for two plane crashes, this is what I want to know. Okay, I want to know who was on board. Okay, I want to know who, if nobody of importance was on board that plane, I want to know if they were related to anybody of importance. Okay, I want to know if there was anybody in that mall at the time of importance, and I want to know I want to get that black box from the plane and know exactly what once again exactly what happened with that plane. We saw that it looked like it blew up in the sky. Maybe an engine failure, maybe not. What? Hold on one second. Yeah, okay, so maybe engine failure, maybe not. We don't quite know yet. Now, here is what we do know. We know that several people were hurt. We know that there are hundreds of first responders on scene right now at the Roosevelt Mall. We know that it did not crash into the mall. At least that's what we believe. As of right now, that's what we believe. And we know that there are at least 6 people that are injured right now. Now let's finish watching this video.
There's nothing to indicate any trouble there. If you look now at the flight data, it shows that 6:06 the plane took off, and it disappeared from radar 30 seconds later, which is an indication that sometime between 25 and 30 seconds, something catastrophic happened, because as you look at the video, there appeared to be some type of flames, whether it was an engine, whether it was inside the plane, unclear, but before it hit the ground, there were some kind of flames.
Yeah.
Again, we have 2 doctors, 2
Yep.
pilots, a patient, and a family member.
Okay, so 2 doctors, 2 pilots, a patient, and a family member. That's 6 people in total, if my math is not wrong. So I want to know who the patient was. I want to know who the family member was. I want to know exactly. I want to get the black box on the plane and know exactly what happened before it caught on fire. Okay, once again, I do not believe in coincidences. Now, I guess a mall parking lot would be one of the best places to crash land a plane if needed. An empty highway would be best. An empty field again would be better. But I guess a mall parking lot is not the worst it could have been, especially since it looks like the pilots had no say on where it went. Now let's finish watching this video.
Hearing small plane, and it is a Learjet 55. So just so people know, it's 43 feet wide.
He said a Learjet 55. Let's see exactly what that looks like. I want to know exactly what that plane looks like, and I want to know exactly what the model looks like.
It's 55 feet long, so it's not that small, difficult to fly, but this is also a plane owned by Jet Rescue, and people don't recognize that. To a little bit of context, the company is based in Mexico. It flew Baseball Hall of Famer David Ortiz to Boston after he was shot in the Dominican Republic back in 2019, and of course this same company involved in transporting patients critically ill with COVID-19. One fascinating thing is that Fox 29 now reporting in Philadelphia that because it was a medical transport plane, this is interesting, that the Philadelphia police telling a reporter there outside of McDonald's at Cottman Avenue and Roosevelt Boulevard near where the plane crashed, there are pieces of the jet everywhere. But what's fascinating is a quarter of a mile away, Jesse, there is a medical oxygen tank that was found. And the speculation has been from pilots and other experts, maybe something happened. Maybe the configuration of this plane was, as you said at the top of your show, it was configured to be a flying ambulance, and there were oxygen tanks. And the possibility that one of those oxygen tanks may have leaked or exploded or something like that is now a very real possibility. And if you look at this, it was going to Springfield, Branson, Missouri, to be specific.
Springfield, Missouri. Wow, imagine that. Okay.
That's the airport. And we don't know
Interesting.
exactly how much fuel it had on, but they can carry up to 1,400 pounds. So this thing is a flying bomb, especially just taking off. That's why when you see the picture on the middle of your screen there and you see that explosion, this thing...
Now this is saying that we are not streaming. It looks like we are. I'm just wanting to make sure that this is right. Hold on 1 second. Just wanting to make sure that we are still live. Hold on with me. Like I said, we are experiencing internet issues. Now we should be live. And again, if we're not, we have a problem. No, I don't want to switch an account. Now, this says we are live. Okay, so we are live. We are all good. Okay, good. Now, I'm just going to push this over here. Yeah. Now, okay, well, this is what I am understanding. Sounds like maybe Okay. It sounds, to me, this is what it sounds like. It sounds like, crap. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, to me, this is what it sounds like. It sounds like an engine blew, and that is what we can see falling from the sky. And it sounds like, man, I just don't know what to believe. I don't know to believe if this is a coincidence or not.
Maybe the configuration of this plane was, as you said at the top of your show, it was configured to be a flying ambulance, and there were oxygen tanks, and the possibility that one of those oxygen tanks may have leaked or exploded or something like that is now a very real possibility. And if you look at this, it was going to
that is a very real possibility.
Branson, Missouri, to be specific.
Absolutely, 100%. That is a very real possibility. Now, I want to see what the latest is on this, because we've seen stuff from 2 hours ago, 4 hours ago. Now I want to see what is going on right at this very second. So let's come over here. Fox News does not look like it's live. Let's go over to Fox 5 New York. Maybe are they gonna? Looks like they are. Let's watch this, see what they're saying.
It's not a hobby.
So right now they are live on the scene. They are telling us exactly what's going on. I want to see what they have to say, and I want to see what I think about this. Let's look and take a see. Let's take a look and see what we think. Okay. Live view. Now, look at this. Okay, there are hundreds. Looks like hundreds of men on the ground right now helping out. Oh my God, superpower country. What? Now, looks like there are hundreds of people on the ground, hundreds of first responders on the ground right now.
My wife and my mom, sorry.
Okay, I want to see what is new on X. What is new on X about this plane crash? I want to see what Philadelphia plane crash now. Let's see what we can find on X about this. Yes, okay, so this is brand new footage. We've not taken a look at this ourselves. So let's take a look right now. Is that a oh my is that a I might not be able to show this. I believe that is a foot. I believe that's a foot. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to show that. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to censor that. That's oh my God, that's a man. Why are you recording? Why don't you put down the damn phone? Put it down and help him. Seriously, you need to help him. Like, this is not okay to just watch people burn to death, burn alive, and just record them. Now it looks like people cars are on fire, obviously, and I'm sure that did not help all the explosions and all the casualties. I wonder if people have insurance for raining planes. What is this? Okay, interesting. Let's see what this is. Just similar thing. Just, oh my gosh. Multiple casualties in tonight's Philadelphia plane crash as body parts are spread out everywhere. Oh no, I might get demonetized just for showing that. Now, let's take, and again, that's as new as we can see. Again, this is only 2 hours old. Now, we want to see what is the latest right now. We want to see what exactly is going on. So, search settings. No. Okay. Actually, hide. Yes, hide sensitive content. Good. And then I want to an advanced search. I just want the latest, okay? Just give me the latest, please. Okay, well, I guess we will go to trending and see exactly what, see hashtag Philadelphia. So we'll see if anything new is here. At hashtag Philadelphia, we've seen this camera angle. We have not, this is a brand new camera angle we have not seen. This is brand new.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh. Looks like this guy was in a drive-through. Looks like this guy was in a drive-through to get food, to get something to eat, and he just sees this behind him. He's at Cane's. Yeah. Yeah, I'll drive away too. Now. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is a new POV that we have not seen yet, people. This is a brand new POV. Let's check this out. So this is after the plane crash. You can see plane parts everywhere. Probably partial parts from when cars had exploded. I have seen reports that cars did explode. They've caught on fire, which is absolutely tragic. Now let's take a look at this. So as we know, there are body parts everywhere. There are, at least 6 casualties. There are definitely more than 6. Sadly, there are more than 6. Now, I don't think this. Okay, this says it's from the Philadelphia plane crash. So let's take a look at this. So I believe this is right before. I believe this audio footage from the Philadelphia plane crash is from right before. At 57 seconds, you can hear someone say they are on effing with the wrong people. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, we are going to bring this up to 50 seconds. We're going to listen to what this says. Okay, yeah, I definitely want to know who was on the airplane. I want to know names. I want to know why they were on the airplane, for what reason. Okay, I can barely hear what's going on here. So let's pause this. Let's turn the audio up all the way. And if you cannot hear that either, I'm going to turn your audio up too. A headphone warning, just because this is super light headphone warning. Let's see here. So it does sound like they were saying that there were the wrong people were on board, is what we are hearing, I think, as this man pointed out. 57 seconds, you can hear them say they are the wrong people at the Philadelphia plane crash. Like I said, for anybody new, we are keeping you up to date as long as we need to tonight. As long as new information is coming in, we are going to be keeping you up to date. Now, I have been doing this for a while now. I've been on live, and we've had so many issues where I've had to restart the live stream, but it looks like I've been live on this one for 11 minutes. But in total, we've been on for an hour, believe that or not. We've been on for an hour and a half. But a lot of this we have not seen yet, because a lot of this is just now hitting the algorithm. Now, what we want is we want more people to see this, so we're going to like that. Now, let's see what else we can find. Now, looks like this is okay, so let's see what this reads. Plane crash has someone extremely interested in flights around Mexico and yesterday to also, it is not logged, so there was just plenty airport from Philly. This is Screaming Cartel hit me. So yes, okay. So what we heard from Fox News also was that this plane goes from the Mexico to the U.S. a lot. So if it's cartel, I would not be super surprised. Now they are right. Looks like it was not a logged flight, which is very interesting. And I am very suspicious of everything that is going on with all these planes. Now, I want to say this. For all the families that were impacted by the Philadelphia plane crash, my heart goes out to you, and I'm so very sorry that you had to experience something like this. It should never happen to anybody. I'm going to move past that because that was not cool. Never should happen to anybody. My heart goes out to you. Now, that has nothing to do with the Philadelphia plane crash. Now, let's see exactly what's going on here. Okay, we have drone footage. First drone footage we have seen today. Let's see what this looks like from the very beginning. Now, you can see how many people were on site when the plane crashed. Look, now, these are people's houses, and I believe these people's houses are on fire. Now, one of the very first things I said from the beginning was I hope nobody's houses are impacted by this. And it looks like, sadly, their houses have been impacted by this. And right here, you can see, and my heart goes out to you. And, you know, if I could do anything, trust me, I would. In fact, under the edited video, I will set up a GoFundMe, and I'll give, if I can find out who these people are, I'm going to set up a GoFundMe and give, help raise money for them. Same thing with anybody impacted by this at all. You know, whether it's your vehicle or your apartment, I'm going to put a GoFundMe under the video, under the edited video, and linked in the comments of every YouTube short that I make about this. Now, looks like we've been on for 45 minutes, and we are going to be on as long as needed. In about 15 minutes, I'm going to go take a break. I'm going to go get a drink, and we'll be back because I am all out and I am thirsty. Now, remind you, I was heading to bed when I first started, and this is how much y'all mean to me. Y'all mean so much that I'm able to share with y'all, share the newest news and the newest stuff politically and what's going on in America and our world. And, you know, this is what means to me. Now, let's see this drone footage that we have not looked at yet. So, as you can see, the plane parts are all over the place. You have plane parts all over here. They're all over the place. Now, yep. See, you have people's apartments on fire. You have people's cars, and as we saw earlier, we saw people's body parts, and you know, my heart goes out to these people. Now, I hope that man with a missing foot, I hope he got help before it was too late. I hope firefighters were able to help him out. Now, this is absolutely insane. I mean, just look at that. This is the Dunkin' Donuts. This is the Dunkin' Donuts that we saw two other POVs of. Looks like this is the Dunkin' Donuts that we saw the plane crash right next to. Now, let's take a look at the rest of this video. Okay, it looks like this is the ladder truck. Again, now we know we have hundreds and hundreds of paramedics on site. We have hundreds of firefighters and officers helping out. First responders, we have hundreds and hundreds of them from all throughout Philadelphia, from other states as well, helping out. We've already seen this footage. This is absolutely insane. If you have not seen this, watch it. That's the plane right there. Again, those are the apartments that we just saw on fire. Those are the apartments right here. So look right here. After it gets turned into color, these apartments right here, these are some of the apartments that we saw on fire right here. In fact, it looks like this guy lives right over here where my mouse is down here. Looks like that's where this guy lives. Now, again, my heart just goes out to these people losing homes, losing vehicles, and losing family members. You know, again, I can't tell you how much this clip right here angers me just to see this man on fire and this guy filming. I just can't. And, you know, the text says, after today, I believe in miracles. And, you know, I've always believed in miracles. you know, as a Christian, we have to, you know, Jesus performed many miracles, but a man walking out of a fire, yeah, it's a miracle he did not die, and that's great. But put down your phone, go take off your shirt, and put out the fire on him and get him help. You know, you don't need to be filming him. We've already seen this footage. Oh, we have not seen this footage. Let's take a look at this footage right here. Once again, this is the plane, and you can see it on fire before it hits the ground. Now, people are speculating that this has to do with it being an ambulance, a flying ambulance. Now, people are saying it has to do with the gas mask, not the gas mask, the CO2. People have to say an engine blew up. You know, it's not a small plane at all. So, and people are saying it has to do with the cartel. I don't know what I believe. There's not enough information as of right now. There's not enough information to say as of right now. Now, I want to take a look back over here. I want to take a look. Let's take a look at this footage right here. This is crazy footage. Looks like this person also went out and filmed just fire everywhere. Fire literally by their feet. Where they were standing, there was fire. Okay, this is super sad.
Oh, God.
Fire everywhere. Everywhere she looks, there's fire. Again, just fire everywhere, non-stop emergency vehicles, as you can hear. You know, this is crazy. Looks like there's another point of view. Let's check this out. Fire, there's just fire everywhere. Fire, trash, and I don't know if that's just because of Philly, if there's trash everywhere, but just absolutely everywhere. You know, okay, so this is the third point of view from a Dunkin' Donuts. Sounds like a lot of people from Philly really like Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know. This is the third POV we've had from a Dunkin' Donuts, which means that we know for a fact that's at least two different people. We don't know people are. I personally don't know people are just reposting what they are getting on X. I don't know what's going on, but we've seen at least two different people post from Dunkin' Donuts. Now, looks like the Eagles just posted this an hour ago. Let's see what this says. The Eagles organization was heartbroken to learn the tragic loss of life earlier this evening. As a result, the plane crashed in the northeast Philadelphia. We extend our condolences to the victims and loved ones. Loved ones of the. Oh my gosh, I cannot read. They leave behind. We are grateful for the first responders for their heroic actions at this scene. Yes, and you know, I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. They could not have done better. And you know, I want to encourage, like I said, if I can find the people who have the family members who have lost loved ones, and if I can find the men and women whose houses have burned, I am going to put a GoFundMe in the description of the edited video. So make sure, if you want to give, make sure you subscribe, and I will put that GoFundMe in there. Now, this guy was in the drive-thru. We saw that. Now let's see what this says. Looks like this is his neighbor. There are bodies all over Cotton Avenue and parking lot. Stay away. Okay, this is you know, this is really tragic. We saw the foot. We cannot show that again because we don't want this video to get demonetized. If you want to go see it, it's on X. It's on X. It's going to be one of the first posts you see. So go on X if you want to see the body parts. I do not recommend it. It is you know, it hit me very hard. And sounds like there are just bodies everywhere. Just for all the kids that that if any kids died, my heart goes out to those families. My heart goes out to the families no matter what. This footage seems to be the footage we see the most of this man walking out. Now, we've seen this footage a lot too. Philadelphia police are consulting officers' day off for tomorrow for an extra manpower wake of the crash. Yeah, I would be a volunteer firefighter just to help out if I lived close. Too bad I live in Texas, but my heart still goes out to all these heroes. These are real life superheroes. They come in, they save the day, and I just want to say thank you. And if any of them had lost their lives due to this accident, God rest your soul. These are real life superheroes. These are men and women that we trust to save us. Now they as long as 4 hours, 2 hours ago, there were hundreds of first responders on scene. So I hope none of them lose their lives. Now let's see what this says. This looks like it's all in Spanish. Yeah, this is all in Spanish. I can't read Spanish. So sorry for the disconnection. Everything should be good now. So again, we are battling a really bad internet problem because everybody over here is using their internet. Everybody in my area. So I apologize about that. We already know what plane this was. It was a transport plane. It was a medical plane going from, I believe, Philadelphia. Now, I could be wrong about the flight logs. Over to Springfield, Ohio. I believe Springfield, Ohio. Again, please correct me if I'm mistaken in that. But again, I do truly believe it. It is Springfield, Ohio. Now, again, people's houses are on fire. People are on fire. I mean, just look at this video right here. Super sad. I hope he's okay. If any of y'all know, or if any of y'all find out if he's okay, DM me. I want to know, and if he's not, I want to figure out who his family is, and I want to try to help them out as much as I can. Now, we've seen this a bunch of times. It was caught on their doorbell, and we know for a fact that let's turn y'all's audio up a little bit on this. There we go. We know for a fact that these apartments were on fire before. I knew they were on fire. I was really praying they weren't. But as you can see right here, and if we can zoom in, I will. It doesn't look like we can. But as we can see right here, their houses are on fire. And we saw other drone footage earlier that really showed it in a better spot. But as you can see right here, yeah, see right in there, their house is on fire, their apartment is on fire. And again, if you can figure out who they are, I would like to help them as much as possible, because that's what I have been put here to do, is to help people. Now, let's take a look at some more of this footage. Now, we have listened to this once. If you have not listened to this, let's get you to listen to this. This is the air traffic control. This says air traffic control loses contact with the Lear 55 jet shortly after takeoff in Philadelphia. Let's listen to it. Now, as of right now, I'm gonna go get a drink. I will be right back. I'm just gonna take 3 minutes. I'm gonna go get a drink, and I'm gonna be right back. Thank y'all so much. While I'm going to get a drink, I'm gonna have y'all watch what is going on in Philadelphia as of late. The latest I can get. So right now we are just gonna go here. We're gonna go to Fox News, and we're gonna see exactly what we can get. I'm about to go get a drink, and I'll be right back. We've been on for over an hour now because this is not the first stream that we did. Our other streams failed. Now let's see. 42 minutes ago, releasing the statement. Okay, I'm gonna have y'all watch this. I will be back before this is over.
Correspondent CB Cotton, because she's live in Philadelphia at the scene of the crash. She has got information about a patient who was treated tonight. And CB, where are you exactly, and what are you seeing and hearing?
Hi, Trace. Well, we're here at a diner about a quarter mile away from the crash site, and I can tell you there are sirens for as far as the eye can see. There are so many people moving about in this area because Northeast Philadelphia has just been left stunned in the worst way tonight after this medical transport plane crashed moments after taking off. I can now also confirm some more tragic news. We know that Jet Rescue Air Ambulance, the company that owns that plane that crashed, they did tell us 6 people were on board, 4 crew members, pilot, co-pilot, physician, paramedic, and a young girl and her mother. I've just now confirmed with Shriners Children's in Philadelphia that that young girl had been treated at their hospital. I just got a statement moments ago from a media spokesperson. I want to read it and share it with our viewers. It says in part, quote, Shriners Children's is heartbroken to confirm that one of our pediatric patients and the child's mother were aboard the Jet Rescue Air Ambulance that crashed in Philadelphia this evening. The patient had
Correspondent CB Cotton, because she's live in Philadelphia at the scene of the crash.
Okay, of course, my mic was off. You know, that's just my luck. But don't worry, I was gone before y'all could say goodbye. We are about to dive deep into this. If you stayed, you have seen most of this. Excuse me, most of this video by now. But I do want to dive deep into this. I want to see what Fox News had to say. As of 44 minutes ago, you know, that was 20 minutes after we started doing this. I want to see what they have and what they can tell me about this accident. Let's watch this.
She has got information about a patient who was treated tonight. And CB, where are you exactly, and what are you seeing and hearing?
Hi, Trace. Well, we're here at a diner about a quarter mile away from the crash site, and I can tell you there are sirens for as far as the eye can see. There are so many people moving about in this area because Northeast Philadelphia has just been left stunned in the worst way tonight after this medical transport plane crashed moments after taking off. I can now also confirm some more tragic news. We know that Jet Rescue Air Ambulance, the company that owns that plane that crashed, they did tell us 6 people were on board, 4 crew members.
Okay, so exactly what so this is exactly what Fox News speculated from before, is that there were multiple people there were more than 2 people on board, because at first what they were saying and what they were releasing to the public is that there were only 2 people on board, but now we know there were more, definitely, and this is not good at all.
Pilot, co-pilot, physician, paramedic, and a young girl and her mother. I've just now confirmed with Shriners Children's 6 people were on board, 4 crew members, pilot, co-pilot, physician, paramedic, and a young girl and her mother. I've just now confirmed with Shriners Children's in Philadelphia that that young girl had been treated at their hospital. I just got a statement moments ago from a media spokesperson. I want to read.
You know, I don't know if y'all know this, but what I do professionally is I own a funeral live streaming company, and I can tell you from experience that because you, after doing so many, you truly do get desensitized. But the one thing that you never get desensitized to is the loss of a little kid. And this little girl did not had no reason to die. This was a tragedy, and I want to know Um, I do truly want to know who all was on board and if anybody was of importance. Now, I just my heart goes out to that family. Um, yeah.
Read it and share it with our viewers. It says in part, quote, Shriners Children's is heartbroken to confirm that one of our pediatric patients and the child's mother were aboard the jet rescue air ambulance that crashed in Philadelphia this evening. The patient had received care from Shriners Children's Philadelphia and was being transported back to her home country in Mexico on a contracted air ambulance when the crash happened. Because of patient privacy concerns, we cannot say more about the patient and her family at this time. And the statement goes on to say that the entire medical crew at the hospital is deeply impacted. The hospital offering its hearts and prayers to those who are also impacted by this situation and thanking the first responders. So just some more tragic details that we've confirmed. And I've also spoken with a spokesperson for that medical transport plane, and he described both the pilot and co-pilot as very seasoned, adding that the company Jet Rescue Air Ambulance flies 700 missions a year. So that's some of the details that we've heard tonight from the company itself. We also know that that flight's final destination was Tijuana International Airport, but the flight was going to make a stop for fuel in Springfield, Missouri. And we know that, again, moments after taking off, that flight crashed. And some of the images and videos that we've been sharing with our viewers are absolutely horrific. Everything happened after 6 p.m. today.
Okay, so I'm going to preface what I'm about to say with any loss of life is tragic, and especially young girl, especially a young kid. I do want to know if they were citizens of the United States. It does not sound like it. Obviously, that does not matter right now. I am interested to see if they were citizens of the United States, and because of other information that we got earlier, I want to see if the mother or anybody related was cartel related, just because of what we saw earlier. Now, we have looks like we have some brand new footage that is just being got to the algorithm. Now, this right here is brand new footage that we have not seen yet, so let's take a look.
Misericórdia. E era avião relacionado com Misericórdia. E era avião relacionado.
That's crazy. So it looks like that's where the door is. So this was a medical plane. Looks like they were on TikTok live. This is just absolutely wild. Let's take a look at this.
Patient. Were they landing or taking off?
Okay, so that's just on fire. It looks like it just won't go out. Now, I'm interested in what this guy's saying. This guy's saying that there is no way the plane part just exploded. That was planted. Obviously, the speed of the object was moving way too fast to be a plane. Calling massive bullshit and massive cover-up occurring in real time. I want to see what people have to say about this. Now, Mr. Exit, it was a Lear jet. They go really fast, not that fast. This guy's saying nothing falls to Earth that fast. I don't believe that's true. I'm going to fact check that. I don't think it's cover up this time. I do want to know exactly what was on that plane. I don't think this. There's just too much evidence against this being a cover up for something else. Now, what I do want to see is, again, I want to see exactly who was on the board. I want to see if there's anybody of importance, because I don't believe in coincidences. And there was just a plane crash the other day in America that we went through and was definitely not a coincidence. and we went through the flight patterns and the helicopter going straight on. We looked at several different things. Now, let's look at that. What is that? I don't know. Wait, I don't know if I should click off of this or not. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this on YouTube.
Olha, passa nada.
This is just absolutely heartbreaking. What is this? I want somebody to tell me what this is. If anybody knows what this is, please tell me. Please, a viewer tell me in the chat. Now, yeah, I swear I got chills. Bro, take this off, at least the body parts of these people's family members. Yeah, I don't know if this is a body part, and if it's not, I'll click off. Oh my god, that's much worse. I feel like it's very insensitive to post body parts of dead family members, someone else's dead family members. Now, what is this? Watch videos out of the Philadelphia plane crash. Barely anybody speaking English. Even have a guy chatting. Okay, so I guess this is just speculation, I guess. Okay, now let's see. Let's watch
from
this.
The jet company.
This is 30
and
seconds.
They're saying, and
no,
unfortunately, we just have news from the jet company, and they're saying it was a pediatric patient and an escort who were there on the plane, and they can't confirm any survivors. So someone under 18, probably some person a lot younger 18 that was on that plane.
And, now we know it was a little girl. And I just want to say this once again, it breaks my heart. More than anybody could ever imagine. It could break my heart. It breaks my heart. Now, let's watch
Either coming from surgery back to Missouri or the other way around to Philly. Unfortunately, we just have news from the jet company.
Okay. Okay, let's see what this guy has to say.
Planes crashing all over the United States and all over the... Y'all, what did I just tell you?
So this sounds exactly like conspiracy theory. This sounds like a conspiracy theory music. Now, a lot of these videos are just absolutely ridiculous, but some of them do have some good points. Now, excuse me. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Y'all, what did I just tell you yesterday about planes crashing all over the United States and all over the earth? This just happened in Philadelphia. What in the world is going on? We're going to do a really quick montage of a bunch of the flights, and then I'll show you that they will not be releasing a manifesto on this last flight. And I'm not kidding, they are not releasing it. Just happened in Alaska about 48 to 72 hours ago. Just happened in California 24 to 48 hours ago. And of course you're aware of the one that just happened that they will not be releasing information about. There's like 5 to 10 planes outside of the United States that have crashed in the last 48 hours. What is going on with the planes? Now listen to what he has to say.
I want to clarify one thing. There's been a lot of questions and discussion regarding manifest. Let me make this very clear. The NTSB will not and has not released a manifest. We have not in our history, not in our past. We will not be in this accident. In fact, there's specific congressional language.
And right after he said that, he said does not qualify for the Freedom of Information Act. I think when massive things like that happen, it should be public information for everybody. Because as of now, I think that we're all in huge doubt. By the way, TikTok, I'm just reporting things that happen. And none of this is shocking content. Certain people can say whatever they want to say. But when we report the facts, we get in trouble.
Okay, so I do want to say, I thought this guy was going to be a nut job, but he really wasn't. Unless these, I know I haven't heard about these other plane crashes like in California and Alaska. Have not heard about these. Now, if these are real plane crashes that did happen, and I have no idea if they were. then there is definitely something super suspicious going on here. And I do agree with this guy that we do need a manifesto from the NTSB on what the hell is going on with all these planes. Now, looks like these guys are at some kind of restaurant.
Come on, go get sit in the car.
Looks like these guys are at some kind of restaurant right after the plane crash. And just look, like, there's just so much on fire. I can guarantee you a lot of this is from when the plane was about to hit the ground, flying from, because we know that it already blew up at that point. Now, let's take a look at some other stuff. Okay, let's see what this says. This is news. Plane crash. Roosevelt Mall, Philadelphia. Trump, MAGA, searching for a brown or trans pilot to blame. Yikes. Okay, well, I don't really think right now is the time to do this, and I don't really think that when people lost their lives is the time to look at Trump and say, well, are you gonna say something stupid again? Now, I don't even think what Trump said was that stupid. Just for some context, from the other plane that crashed just yesterday or the day before, whenever it was, he released a statement yesterday that stated that, okay, it looks like we are back. Looks like we have reconnected. Like I said in the past, we are having severe internet issues. Now, okay, sorry about that. That was very interesting. Okay, again, I don't think right now is the time to be pointing the fingers. I think now is the time to release a statement that says, my heart goes out to the families. You know, I want to read this. I'm very interested in what this says. I am not a big conspiracy theorist, but I do believe in a few things about the Freemasons that you would consider unsettling. Now, let's take a look at what this says. Shriners' children is heartbroken to confirm that one of the pediatric patients aboard the jet rescue air ambulance that crashed into Philadelphia this evening received care from Shriners Hospital, Philadelphia. Hearts and prayers, God. So this is what I believe this is what Shriners Hospital said, and then they are showing a ring between Shriners and the Freemason, or I believe that is a suit pennant. Pretty sure that's a suit pennant that they wear, and that's between the Shriners and the Freemasons. Now, I'm very interested to see what the cover said. The Shriners college football team happened on Thursday, too. I don't understand what that means. I don't get the connection. Creepy-ass Shriners. They're so creepy. You have people saying, convert that's called passengers plane. The country is a minor human trafficking problem, so they names are being along with mother and daughter, and we'll never see again. Oh, these jokers. Believing anything that gets wall coverage extremely suspect. Now, I'm not saying it was part of the Freemasons' big plan. I am gonna say this though, a lot of the Freemason stuff is very creepy. Now, have we watched this footage yet? No, this is brand new footage we have not seen. This is brand new footage. Let's see. That's the explosion. Just to give you a little bit of, just a little clue. That's how big the explosion was. Now, let's finish this. Now, you have just people standing in the street. You have people that are just pulled over trying to figure out what the heck just happened. You know, we've seen this POV 1,000 times. You know, we've seen this man. And, you know, the more I see it, I think the more my heart gets hardened to how sad it actually is. But this actually is really sad. This man just walking out. It looks like, you know, it doesn't even look like this man has a shirt on. And that is just extremely, extremely sad. Now, Looks like his shirt either got burnt up or for some reason he did not have it on. Now, urgent plane crash in Philadelphia. Let's listen to what this woman has to say. Looks like she has a lot of Botox. It's 3 minutes and 24 seconds. If it starts being stupid, I am going to turn her off in a heartbeat, and I will tell y'all to never listen to her. She's verified for what that means. I don't know. But let's listen to what she has to say.
Hello, everyone. Amanda Grace here from Ark of Grace Ministries. So it's 8:45 p.m. on the East Coast right now, and I'm urgently putting this out. A medical plane, has gone down in Philadelphia at the Roosevelt.
Okay, very strong New Jersey accent. I think, this was 3 hours ago. We already know a lot of this. I want to see what she has
January, and the one from the 31, and then two January 31st, heading to Reagan, okay, which is Washington, D.C. Next, one at Reagan, one at Roosevelt. One coming from Kansas, the flight, and this plane crashed in Philadelphia. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles are in the Super Bowl, which...
Okay, I think she's trying to draw, a parallel between the NFL and these accidents. I'm very interested in what she has. She sounds like a conspiracy theorist. When she said that she had a ministry, I really thought it wasn't going to be stupid. I do want to see what she has to say, but if it has to do with football, I can almost guarantee you it's going to be ridiculous. Now, let's see exactly what she does have to say.
The date 2/9/2025, when you add it together, happens to equal 9/11 again. I do not think this is a coincidence. There is something very sinister going on here, and we need to be watchmen right now, and we need to pray, because this is all connected. I believe I had a word about something to do with the EMS as well that was recently released that we'll probably be talking about over the weekend or on Monday. I would also watch Mount Rushmore as well. So be watchmen right now. Pray. Keep the faith.
Okay, so I'm going to say this. A lot of what she has to say is ridiculous. Adding numbers together just so you can justify it, adding up to 9/11, is the cringiest thing you can do. It's like saying, I was born on the 22nd, so minus 11 is, oh my gosh, it's 9/11 oh my gosh, September 9/11, oh my god, I'm born to be a terrorist. No! You're just making numbers to match what you want. Now, I will say this, I do think there's something bigger at play, and I said that from the start. I was very shocked when there was only 2 assassination attempts on Trump. I love Trump, but I honestly did think there were going to be more just because of how much people hated him. I'm going to say that there is definitely something at play here. I don't know what, and I'm not going to be a conspiracy theorist right now, because that's not what I am here to do. Once I have all the facts, then I can draw logical conclusions, and that's how I roll. Now, with this lady, her adding up numbers to make 9/11 is ridiculous. She was saying that, what did she say?
A missile. All of this is connected. You have, within 2 days of each other, 2 plane crashes.
Now, I will say, within 2 days of each other, the 2 plane crashes, I will say that is insane, and I will say that should never happen ever. Now, let's go back to what she said earlier about the whole numbers. I want to break that down a little bit. 1
at Reagan, 1 at Roosevelt.
I will say that's interesting that they're both presidents. Now, again, that could just be a coincidence, and I don't really believe anything she's saying in this. Now, let's finish.
1 coming from Kansas, the flight, and this plane crashed in Philadelphia. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles are in the Super Bowl.
Now, we heard her say that everything's connected. Now, this is where it gets ridiculous, okay? If you're gonna bring up a conspiracy theory, never bring up the NFL, and then unless it has to do with Taylor Swift, and it'll just immediately get debunked.
Which the date 2/9/2025.
2/9/2025.
when you add it together,
When you add it together, let me guess, 9/11.
happens to equal 9/11.
Yes. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. Just because you have certain numbers that might equal 9/11, just to... Yeah, okay, so... looks like this is footage we have not seen, and I could be wrong. So that's from the beginning.
Acabei de passar, olha o tanto de... Nossa, mano, acabei de ver agora. Mano, caralho, mano, pedaço de gente, olha.
I believe that's someone's body part. Do not be posting people's body parts on the internet. When I edit this video, I will take every single body part that has been shown out. Of course, I don't want my video being demonetized, and I cannot help anything that has that you've seen so far. Now, I want to refresh. I want to see if there's anything new that has to do with Philadelphia. Now I'm not seeing much of anything new, toward the top at least. Let's see if there's anything on the homepage that they're, wow, this.
I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And you, everyone.
Okay. Okay, so I think everybody's caught up as much as possible. Now we are going to just do one quick search on YouTube just to make sure we have covered everything, and if everything is covered, then okay, so we have not covered this. Actually, it looks like we have Witnesses Speak Out, Big Ball of Fire. Looks like we are going to watch this, and then we will be done.
You would. I want to play some of the sound. Because we've been looking at pictures in the upper left-hand corner. This is shortly after the crash. But I want to play some sound of the people who kind of came by, the witnesses, and what it looked and felt like shortly after the crash. Watch this. Did she witness it, Lindy Lee?
This is just absolutely insane. Now we're going to make sure nothing is trending that we need to look at, and then we'll be done. We have been on for the past hour and a half, and it is currently 11:30 my time. And I just wanted to make sure that y'all were able to stay up to date as much as possible on everything that has been tragically going on. Now let's go over here. Let's go to trending. We're just trying to make sure that nothing that we need to watch is trending right now. No, looks like we have covered everything we need to cover. Okay, guys, I just want to say, I just want